Hey everybody, Mike Vinson from Livingston Hearing Aid Center. Thank you for joining us. Today, we're going to be going over the basics of the care, usage, and maintenance of your hearing aids. Couple of notes to keep in mind. First, nothing that I'm about to say is meant to replace any specific instructions that you have been given by your clinical staff. Second, some of the keen-eyed among you may notice that we're using Starkey hearing aids in order to demonstrate what we're talking about. But that shouldn't matter. Almost every manufacturer is going to use basically the same process for the care and maintenance of their devices. Let's get started. Today we'll be covering the most common types of hearing aids: micro over-the-ear device and the custom in-the-ear device. Over-the-ear comes in a couple of different configurations. First is a domed over-the-ear, which uses a small rubber dome, which is a very common way of fitting hearing aids. The second is using a custom-made absolute power or AP mold, which looks like so. We're going to be reviewing not only how to clean and care for your hearing aids, but also how to replace batteries and place the devices on your ear. To clean the devices, we'll start with the rechargeable. To remove hearing aids from the charger, simply grab the hearing aid and give it a gentle tug upwards. That will break the magnetic seal and remove the hearing devices. We're going to set this aside for now. To clean the hearing aids, we're going to need a few different tools. The first is the brush. On your charger, you'll find it here. And for non-rechargeables, the brush will be located in the case. We will need a sanitizing wipe, non-alcoholic. And we don't want to use anything that's specifically designed for use on human skin, as those will have oils and lotions in them. We'll be utilizing the wax filters. And for the non-rechargeable, traditional batteries will be needed. For your basic daily cleaning, the best time to do this is at night, once you've removed the hearing aid. We'll use the brush to sweep away any dirt and debris, starting with the microphone, which is this here, looking like a little shield. We want to brush any debris away from the microphone. Don't brush towards, it can shove dirt into the microphone porting. Like so. Once the microphone is clean, we're going to come here to the dome and again brush away any wax or debris that may have collected throughout the day. Once the brushing is done, we want to take the sanitizing wipe, making sure it's not too damp, and just wipe off all exterior surfaces of the hearing aid, clearing any wax or oils from the device, paying particular attention to the charging port, which are the two gold dots at the bottom. Then we want to move to the dome and again clear off any wax or debris. Once that's done, we're going to place the hearing aid back into the charger, hearing that click, and the little light will come on. Repeat the process with the other hearing device, and once we're done, we want to close the case up. That helps protect the hearing aids while overnight, as well as allowing the desiccant to do its job by pulling any surface moisture off your hearing aids. If you are fit with an absolute power mold, using the brush, we're going to sweep away any dirt or debris from the microphones, and then again from the shell, paying again attention to the small vent at the bottom of the device. Using the sanitizing wipe, we'll clear any oils or wax that are remaining. Once that's done, we're going to open the battery door. The clasp is here at the bottom, generally on the inside curve of the hearing aid. Using a fingernail, we simply open the battery door, and we're done for the evening once it's in the case. In the morning, open the case, again removing the hearing aids, close the case, and they're ready to place on your ear. To place the hearing aid on the ear, we want to hold the device by the apex of the aid, placing it on top of the ear, not behind, but on top of the ear. Insert the rubber dome into the ear canal, and then place the retaining wire into the bottom of the concha, making sure that the wire running down the front of the ear is nice and tight up against the skin. To remove your hearing aid, simply find the retaining wire here in the base of the concha and give it a gentle pull, and then remove the device from your ear. For more advanced cleanings, we'll want to change out the wax filter. That's this little white circle here. Some clinicians may put you on a schedule to do this, and some will tell you only as necessary. Common signs we'll be looking for when it's time to change this filter is if the sound quality of your hearing aid degrades significantly, or if it cuts off altogether. To change that filter, we take the little packet of wax filter changing tools and remove one of the tools. On this stick, you'll notice one side is empty, while the other side has a new filter. To remove the old device, we utilize the empty side, and we insert directly into the center of the old filter, like so. Just a gentle tug, and it will remove the old filter. Turning the stick over, we place the new filter exactly where we got the old one from, just like so. If you have a domed hearing aid, there is one additional step, and that is to remove the dome. To remove the dome from the hearing aid, simply get a good grip on the dome itself, and a gentle tug will remove that dome from the device, exposing the wax filter, changing it exactly the way we just did. Once it's changed, we place the dome back on the device, giving it a gentle tug just to make sure that we have it seated well. You may find that one of your hearing aids, or both, are equipped with an absolute power receiver. This is a custom molded device used primarily for more advanced hearing losses. If this is the type of device that you're equipped with, you'll notice that the filter is right there in the front and requires no removal of the dome. Again, the procedure is the same. Using the empty side of the stick, insert into the center of the old filter, removing it, rotating the stick, and placing the filter back in. If you're one that uses a traditional disposable battery, to change that, we want to locate the catch of the battery door, which in most hearing aids is located right here on the inner curve of the hearing aid. By grabbing and pulling, it will open the battery door. This particular hearing aid utilizes a 312 battery. There are 4 general types of batteries. Your clinician can tell you which one you use. Pulling the little tab, we remove the battery from the case, and you'll see here that it's going to have a little brown sticker because it's a 312. To activate the battery, simply remove the tab. And like all batteries, it has two sides. The positive side is flat and has a little plus. Negative side has this little ridge and a raised center. For all hearing aids, the battery will go positive side up. To place the battery into the hearing aid, simply place it in the door and close the hearing aid door to activate the device. Last, in-the-ear custom devices. Most in-the-ear custom devices will be battery operated, though there are a few that are rechargeable. To clean the device, the process is very, very similar. Using the brush, we're going to clean the faceplate, which is where the battery door is, of any dirt, skin cells, or debris. Paying particular attention to the little crevices along the battery door and the vent, which is the hole in the bottom of the hearing aid. Once we have that side done, we're going to focus back on the regular shell, clearing off the shell, and again focusing on the vent there at the bottom, clearing it of any debris. Once that is clear, we'll utilize the sanitizing wipe, clearing off any oils or wax that may remain. Once this is done, we open the battery door and place it down in the case. So that covers the basics of the care, usage, and maintenance of your hearing aids. Again, follow all instructions given to you by your clinical staff. It's so important that we do these steps every single day. Not only will it extend the life of your hearing aids, but it will improve the function of them as well. But everything that we covered today is not going to be a substitute for your general maintenance and care appointments. Bringing your hearing aids in to your clinical professional and allowing them to do a full professional cleaning, dehydrating, tuning, and testing on your ears and your hearing aids is the absolute best thing to do for your hearing health. If it's been more than 4 or 6 months since you've been to your clinic, call them, make an appointment. I'm sure they'll be happy to see you. Have a great one.